Alrighty. Well, there's Rocky on his coat. He had a little nap there. It's morning time. Looks like it might actually be a nice day. It was supposed to be rainy and windy today, but that's Environment Canada that I checked. I should know better. It's a government thing. So, yeah. Anyway, as you can see, Rocky's cleaning his leg. He does a very good job cleaning himself. He's very fastidious. Hey, Rocky. My last good morning video, my battery ran out, and so I'm making another one. You can see Rocky here, he's going to clean his feet. Getting right between his toes there with his tongue, licking out all the toe jam and stuff. Yes, yes, yes. We had a gym teacher when I was in school who, come gym class, she used to do a toe jam inspection. We had to line up, and she'd look at our feet and make sure that our feet were not all toe jammed up. If they were, that meant that our feet were dirty, and we would be righteously humiliated. She'd make a point of making fun of us. This is when I went to school in Smiths Falls for 2 years. I didn't like that place very much. They've tore it down now to make a church parking lot. Yep, St. Francis de Sales. Separate school. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I was there for 2 years. I hated that place with a passion. I did. I didn't dislike it as much as I disliked the school in Eganville, though, but I was only in Eganville for a couple months, so it wasn't so bad. But yeah, 2 years in Smiths Falls, and didn't like that school at all. But I do remember that the gym teacher checking our feet, doing her toe jam inspection, and then singling out kids who had toe jam, that crusty black stuff that'll form between the toes of unwashed feet, singling them out to be really teased and humiliated. And there were a lot of neglected kids. There were a lot of neglected kids. There were a lot of dirty kids. I remember one time the girl sitting in front of me, she turned around to say something to me, and when she did, she put her arm on my desk. And then when she turned back around to face the front, this would be when I was in grade 7, I guess. This was in Carlton Place. I lived in Carlton Place for a couple of years. And this girl in grade 7, when I was in grade 7, she turned around, put her arm on the top of my desk. When she said something to me, I forget what she said now. The only reason I remember this is because of what happened. She dragged her arm across my desk. When she turned back around, she let her arm go across my desk, and it actually left a skid mark. There was actually like a mark of like dirt and grime left on my desk by her arm. I remember that. But like I say, that wasn't unusual in those days. I remember my grandpa telling me he grew up in the 1920s, and he remembered sitting in his desk in school and seeing the lice crawling up the neck of the girl that was sitting in front of him. He remembered that, actually seeing lice and the little hairs in the back of her neck crawling up her neck. So, I mean, yeah, pretty nasty anyway. That was back in the 1920s. So, I mean, yeah. Anyway, that's enough of that those cheerful reminiscences. It's funny, I was going to work today, But then, like I say, Environment Canada or whatever said that the forecast called for rain and wind, but it's actually looking like it's going to be a nice day. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe it'll get ugly later. Anyway, I'm going to work tomorrow. Just watch, we'll get the bad weather tomorrow, is what'll happen. You know, Environment Canada said that tomorrow was going to be like today is right now. But maybe it'll turn out that it'll be, we'll get the bad weather tomorrow. Anyway, because I put off working until tomorrow. We got to deal with some of those trees that have fallen down on that property. And we need a nice day to do it. But anyway, who knows? That's it for now, anyway. That's the latest. We'll talk to you later. Good morning.